I woke up in the morning, I say I need one of those. They got me trying all they clothes. They got me trying all they clothes. I swear to God, I never wear a dress.
What's good, my people? In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you a bit about my experiences of being a model and what being a model has taught me about women. So without further ado, let's just get straight into things. Off the bat, being a male model, what it's taught me about women is that they're very friendly. They're very friendly. Like, the modeling industry is an industry to where your girl, if you do have a girl that's a model, she's going to be around a lot of guys, and most of these girls, from my experiences, are very friendly, you know. And for any of the guys out there who've lived a bit of life, you know that when a woman is trying to smash or engage in any type of sexual behavior, she's never going to come out in the open and say, hey, I want to smash. Women are going to engage in very friendly behavior, basically opening up to you, anything like that. You know, they're going to engage in very friendly behavior, and then when the friendly behavior is over with, that's when the smashing begins. So right off the bat, the only time you're going to ever see a woman come up to you and say, hey, I want to smash, is X videos. Other than that, none of that's happening. Women are going to engage in friendly behavior because they're discreet people. Now, one of the friendly behaviors I've seen a woman engage in, for example, is when we'll be waiting in the lobby area. And these are on the days where it can either be something called new faces, where if you're new to an agency, you're basically sitting around getting to know each other, and then you go upstairs, you learn a bit about modeling and all that type of stuff, right? So it's situations like this, or like just practice, because sometimes they invite us all to the agency, men and women, to just practice. So in these situations, we'll be waiting in the lobby and we all don't know each other, but after a bit of getting to know each other, you have the girls sitting in a group and the guys sitting in a group, and bro, there'll be girls, and when I say girls, I mean just one girl. She will come and sit amongst a bunch of guys. Now, I know there's some girls who just don't like being around females like that, but I don't think, from my experience anyway, I don't think this situation that I'm specifically talking about was just a girl who didn't like being around other girls. No, there's these girls, and we've seen them in high school and college, so you definitely know what I'm talking about. There's these girls who, they just love male attention. They love being around males, and these end up being the girls who get trains ran on them in the high school, in the college, you know. It's just the facts, bro. These end up becoming the girls who get trains ran on them because they just love being around multiple males. I don't know what it is, but they love having a male on this side. They just love being the center of attention on around a bunch of horny males. And one thing about the modeling industry that people forget is that the same way I'm benefiting as a guy being around a bunch of attractive women, the women are experiencing the same thing. They're around a bunch of attractive men. So first thing first off the bat, now many of you guys have asked me, how do I get more out of life with my looks? And to be more specific, how do I make money off of my looks? Now, I figured the best way to answer this question on a wide scale would be to create an ebook. Now, for those of you who don't know me personally, I was in and out of foster care as a teen. I was also in a homeless hostel about a year ago. My mother and father were not active in my life. I was also sentenced to 2 years in prison and did 13 months about a year ago, while also having a physical disability that I'm about to get surgery for. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I've been at the lowest point you can be as a human being. And one day a light bulb went off, and I asked myself, how can I get more out of life with my looks? And upon figuring this out, I've been able to generate thousands on YouTube, thousands from modeling, and I've also been able to generate multiple sources of passive income with my looks. And I've put all of this into an ebook. And I've also mentioned alternative ways you can get paid from your looks outside of traditional modeling and YouTube. And it's only $10. And guys, if you apply everything I've put in the ebook, you're guaranteed to make your money back and plenty more. This book right here is a book that all handsome men need. All handsome men will maximize their life from reading this book. Link in the description and the comment section. Women are very friendly in the modeling industry, and that friendly behavior leads to them getting smashed. So if you do have a girl and she has become a model, I'm not saying panic or anything, because there's some girls who I see don't engage in the friendly behavior, right? They're just there to do what they need to do and they're leaving. But I say a majority of them are very friendly, and the friendly behavior can eventually lead to smashing. Now, another thing that I've noticed about the modeling industry in regards to women is that regardless of age, they're freaks. Regardless of the age, they are freaks, bro. Like, for example, even with the clothing they wear in the modeling industry, like there's this one, I'm not even gonna say her name, but there's this one woman in the agency, and she'll be wearing chokers, you know what I'm saying, very bright red lipstick. Like, she basically looks like she's on the red light district. I'm not gonna lie, she just looks very sexual, and she's like about 50 plus, you know what I'm saying. Like, and in the industry, in the agency itself, if you go to a lot of these modeling agencies, it'll be majority of women and maybe a couple of gay guys. I don't even know if you can say that on YouTube nowadays. We're living in crazy times, but yeah, it'll be like a couple gay guys. And bro, if you go around the agency, on the walls, there's literally nothing but people fucking. Literally, you know those old school type of paintings, you know, where it's just it's like a big ass orgy, and there's a bunch of naked women and naked men, and they're getting it on. You'll see a lot of that stuff plastered around the agencies, and I'm like, hold up, all of you women in here are grown. I mean, you have a couple of the young girls who are new to the agency, but all you women around this agency right now are grown as fuck. And I'm looking around the walls, and all I can see, and they're in the bathroom, so it's not really plastered everywhere. But I look around the walls in all the bathrooms, and all I'm seeing is just sex. And you women are grown as hell, and even the way they talk to you, it's a very sexual manner. And I'm not talking about in terms of the things they say. They're not saying things like, I want to fuck you, unless, you know what I'm saying? But the tone of voice, you know, is a very seductive, relaxing manner. I'm talking about their eye contact is crazy. Like, they look like they're trying to jump out their clothes and fuck, and they'll be old as fuck, and you'll be young, and they're still engaging in that type of behavior. So it was really an eye-opener, and it really made me realize that if I was to try it, there's a potential they may be down with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, they may be ready to get it on. So right off the bat, what I realized from being in the modeling industry is that there's a lot of friendly behavior, and also, regardless of age, women are still freaks, my nigga. Like, I'm just gonna say how it is, bro. Women are still freaks regardless of age. A lot of people tend to think that age can make someone mature. And then also, like, I was shocked when I saw this. There's actually a Muslim guy in my agency. I've mentioned him in one of my videos before, but it was actually like a Muslim guy in my agency, and who was sitting in the lobby, and ended up texting him about it while it was happening. But I was on the agencies, and this is a certified agency, like they work with high fashion brands as well. I was searching the agency on Instagram, and I was looking at the Instagram to see who they signed, the new people, etc. And bro, these people are signing OnlyFans models as well. Like, there was a one or two. It's not like loads. It's not OnlyFans agency, but I'm guessing she was modeling as well. But I don't even think it was just she was modeling as well. But anyway, she was an OnlyFans model, and they're promoting her on their page. You know, so that lets me know already, like, and people have been saying this too, like the modeling industry and the sex work industry, it's a very thin line. It's a very thin line. I've heard stories of, I don't know if it was Russia, but yeah, I think it was Russia, because I was reading up on a story of a girl who unalived herself, and she was a model from Russia. A lot of these guys who are like in the underworld doing the illegal stuff, they'll go to modeling agencies, hire a bunch of girls to come on a boat or some shit like that. Like, the modeling industry and the sex work industry, and now that I'm saying this, it kind of makes sense why all of this is happening. It's a very thin line between both industries. So now that I think about it, it doesn't make sense that my agency was promoting, you know, an OnlyFans model's account, you know. So it's just a sexual industry overall. So understand, if your girl is around this industry or in this industry, because she doesn't actually have to be a model to engage in this behavior. She could be a photographer, she could be anything, and they engage in very friendly behavior. And a lot of these girls have boyfriends too. Like, I've been on a shoot with a girl who had a man before. You know, she had a man as a screensaver, so fair enough, he was the screensaver, but at the same time, it's like, she's in direct contact with me. I've got her for the next 3 hours in this shoot. So it's an environment to where, if you're not secure within your relationship, your girl can be flipped. I'm just gonna say it how it is. Your girl can be flipped if you're not secure within the relationship. But that's really the stuff that I've picked up so far from being a male model and being around the modeling industry. Very friendly behavior, which can lead to smashing. Regardless of age, that's very sexual, and it's a very thin line between the modeling industry and the sex work industry. So that's really why I wanted to come and kick with you guys here. Let me know first off if you want the intro to continue being in the videos. You know, they got me trying all the clothes, you know, the OGs know that one. And yeah, make sure to cop the ebook as well. I think it may not be available in some countries. Let me know down in the description and in the comment section down below if you have tried to purchase the ebook and it's not available in your country, and I'll get on top of that. But guys, I appreciate every single one of you, and I'm out.
Let's pretend we a lot of brothers that the jury in. They wanna get butt by us cause they know we win. These niggas gon' hate on you even though it's a sin. But